Hello friends, good evening on a Monday night. Music on Mondays. We do this almost every Monday night. Occasionally we're stuck on the highway somewhere and don't do it. As you know, we've had several extra interesting adventures in the last few weeks. A lot of travel, a lot of this, a lot of that. I'm delighted to be back home, delighted to be back with my good wife on the home farm. And delighted to have you back with us on Monday night. Please click share there so your friends can tune in if they care to. Do you know what, Cherry? I'm not seeing any signal at all. Hello, friends. Tuning in. Finally turned us on over here, Cherry.
Oh, okay.
It's on now. We're delighted to have you with us, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks. We do this every Monday night, but of course, we didn't do it.
You're actually your landscape there, but you're upside down right now on Facebook.
Huh? You want to do it again?
Isn't that crazy?
My wife says I'm upside down. Well, who knew?
I get no comments from anyone.
Yeah. It's landscape, but
yeah, Nuala said you're the wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's cancel it and start over.
We're going to cancel it and start over, guys, on Facebook, but I think YouTube is probably okay.
I think it is. That is crazy.
Our phones just do weird things to us sometimes. On the path that I went through, I could hide in the wing of a bluebird as she sings. 6 o'clock alarm.
Yeah, you can entertain the YouTube.
Yes, I'm entertaining the YouTube while the Facebook is coming back online. Well, I'm a Gemini. I could do that.
Yeah, I'm a Gemini too, so that's 4 of us.
My wife and I are Geminis.
Yeah.
There are 4 of us getting the job done. We have to reboot the phone in order to make it come up correctly in theory.
Yeah, it's weird because it was correct on the phone.
Yeah. It's correct on the screen on the phone, and it was upside down on the image on Facebook. Well, who knows?
Okay.
Let's see if it'll do correctly this time. See when it's on.
Okay.
Say when Facebook is on. Am I on Facebook?
I don't think so. It's still stuck on 1. Okay, now.
Now we think we're on, ladies and gentlemen, on Facebook and on YouTube. The phone did some kind of weird flip and I was upside down. I've been upside down before. I've been sideways, upside down, especially financially. My wife's going to tell me if she thinks we're upright now. Of course, you know, there's very little likelihood that I'm actually upright. Delighted to have you with us, guys. Thank you for tuning in Monday night. And normally we do this Monday night every Monday. We missed it last week because I was stuck in traffic in Atlanta. I didn't think I was going to make it home in time anyway, but then I got stuck in traffic. But it was I threw an alternator belt and the car just died. Sat on the side of the road. Waited 3.5 hours for AAA to come get me. I think we're on, Mom.
Yeah, I think so.
Glad to have you with us, guys. Welcome one and all. We'll just start with this song. Bill Staines. I was born in the path of the winter wind. I was raised where the mountains are old. Springtime waters came dancing down. I remember the tales they told, and the whistling waves in my younger days so quickly have faded on by. All the fond memories linger on like the light in a fading sky. And a river, take me along in your sunshine, sing me a song, ever moving, ever winding. been to the city and back again. I've been moved by some things that I've learned. Met a lot of good people that I call my friends. Felt the change when the seasons turn. I heard all the songs the young folks sing. I've listened to love's melodies. Felt my own music within me rise, like the wind in the autumn trees. Oh, river, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me a song, ever moving, ever winding and free. You rolling old river, you changing old river. That's you and me, river, run down to the sea. Someday when the flowers are blooming still, someday when the grass is still green, my rolling waters around the bend and flow into the open sea. So here's to the rainbow that followed me here. Here's to great friends that I know. Here's to the new song within me now. I'll sing it wherever I go. Oh, river, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me a song, ever moving, ever winding and free. You rolling old river, changing old river. That's you and me, river, run down to the sea. Oh, river, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me a song, ever moving, ever winding and free. You're rolling old river, you're changing old river. That's you and me, river, run down to the sea. Bill Staines, one of the great folk songwriters. Bill Staines, he wrote some other songs that we often do in the folk music songbook and the Irish songbook, including All God's Critters Got a Place in the Choir, some sing low, some sing higher, sing out loud. Oh, why wouldn't I do it? How we doing over there, Mom?
Yep, seem to be fine.
Okay, good. Thank you for being with us, friends. Back in the saddle on Monday night. Certainly had an eventful week. Went out to Scottsdale, Arizona, and I'll be playing a song that I heard out there, maybe more than one that I heard out there in this program. It was a big gathering of the folk music faithful, the true believers in the folk music, all music, the Kingston Trio and Folk Legacy Trio, and of course the New Christy Minstrels and the Brothers Four and Peter, Paul, and Mary, John Stewart. I'll do you a John Stewart song here in a couple of minutes too. But Bill Staines, another Bill Staines song. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some clap their hands. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some clap their hands, pause anything they got to do. Well, listen to the bass, it's a one at the bottom where the bullfrog croaks and the hippopotamus moans and groans with the big to-do, and the old cow just goes moo. Dogs, cats take up the middle with the honeybee hums, the cricket fiddles and the donkey breeze and the pony neighs, the old gray badger sighs. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some clap their hands. bluebird disagrees. Singing in the nighttime, singing in the day, the little duck quacks, he's on his way. Aflac, otter hasn't got much to say. Porcupine talks to himself. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some clap their hands. It's a simple song sung everywhere by the ox and the fox and the grizzly bear, dopey alligator and the hawk above, sly old weasel and the turtle dove. All God's critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing higher, some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some clap their hands, paws, and they go. Place in the Choir, written by Bill Staines. A lot of folk music artists recorded that, not the least of which was Tommy Macomb and the Clancy Brothers. Folk music, and back in the day. Cherry, let me know when Sandy Patty is on, if you see her.
Haven't seen her so far.
And a few other requests I have going here too, including Scott and Kathy Harrison.
They're here actually.
They're on board? Okay, good. I'll be doing their favorite, a song for them here in a moment or two.
It's their anniversary today.
It's 47th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Scott and Kathy, but I'm going to do this song first. Actually, in order to do the song that I want to do for Scott and Kathy, I had to warm my voice up a little bit more. Not that I wasn't singing gospel music all afternoon in the studio. Working on a new gospel set of song demos. Recorded 3 of them, finished up 3 of them today. I didn't finish anything, but I did some guitars and vocals on 3 of them today. All right, out west, when I was in Scottsdale, Arizona, one of the big things that they do out there is celebrate anything and everything that has to do with Jon Stewart. It was almost a cult following of Jon Stewart fans out there, and of course he wrote a lot of great songs. I can't keep it on the road when you're sitting right beside me with your hand on my collar, and I'm drunk out of my mind just from the fact that you are here. I don't do it in that key. Anyway, July, You're a Woman, a great, great, great song. I might do that one later tonight. Another Jon Stewart song. This was his biggest hit record. Who did it? Oh, I could hide beneath the wing of a bluebird as she sings. 6 o'clock alarm would never end. Oh, but it rings and we rise, wipe the sleep out of our eyes. Shaving razors cold and it stains. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on a steed. Now you know how happy we can be. Oh, and our good time started then, without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer, a homecoming queen? did that song? Somebody's going to tell me there. Who did that song? Of course, in the 1980s, Anne Murray had a big hit on it. But the original big million seller, and I guess award winning, was by
The Monkees.
The Monkees. I knew somebody would chime it in there. Cheers. Now our friends Scott and Kathy Harrison, of course when I met them they were living in Lexington, South Carolina. They're now in upstate Landrum, South Carolina, or somewhere like that. Great friends of ours. They were on a tour over to Ireland, to Scotland, England, Wales recently. They've been with us on other tours overseas, celebrating their 47th wedding anniversary, and they wanted to hear a song by Jackie Wilson called To Be Loved. Well, I don't do To Be Loved. There, Scott and Kathy. And I went online and listened to it, and it wasn't something that I could learn in an hour and a half. So I'll do this one, To Be Loved. Ooh, how sweet it is to be loved. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved. Needed the shelter of someone's arms. There you were. Needed someone to understand my ups and downs. There you were. With sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotions. I'm gonna stop and thank you, baby. I'm gonna stop, thank you, baby. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I've been, felt like I've been there before. You brighten up for me all of my days. Love so sweet, so many ways. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I wanna stop, thank you, baby. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. You were better to me than I was to myself. For me there's you and ain't nobody else. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I wanna stop, thank you, baby. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. From my friends Scott and Kathy, not the song they wanted, but Close But No Cigar.
Sandy Patty's on.
Sandy's on too. Good, good, good. Let me tune this thing up just a shake here. I played it half the afternoon. And I tuned it half the afternoon. Our buddy Sandy Patty has been celebrating a birthday herself. She wanted to hear a couple of songs. Let's do one of hers for her. A little song from Ireland. This is a song from Cork City, County Cork, Cark, they call it down south in Ireland. Down there not long ago. I believe we were there with the Folk Legacy Trio. I think we were in Cork City for that particular tour, which was September last year, if memory serves. It's all running together for the old guy because my brain's not sharp as it used to be. Anyway, this is a song from down south in Ireland. It's called Johnny Jump Up, little fairy tale song. For Sandy Patty, happy birthday. You know, we were over in England, Wales, and Scotland, and Sandy Patty and Joanne came to see us in Edinburgh. They were on tour over there themselves, so we met up and had a wee cup of coffee on the Royal Mile. I'll tell you a story that happened to me one One day as I walked down in Cork by the Lee, sun it was hot, day it was warm, says I, a quick pint would do me no harm. I went in and I ordered a bottle of stout. Said the barman, I'm sorry, the beer is all sold out. Try whiskey or paddy, 10 years in the wood. Says I'll try cider, I've heard that it's good. Oh, never, oh, never, oh, never again. Never lived to 100 or 110. Fell to the floor and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up. After drinking the quart, I made straight for the yard where I bumped into Brophy, the big civic guard. Come here to me, boy, can't you see I'm the law? And I up with my fist and I shattered his jaw. Oh, never, oh, never, oh, never again. If I live to 100 or 110. Fell to the floor and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up. Well, he fell to the ground with his knees doubled up, but 'twasn't I hit him, 'twas Johnny Jump Up. Next thing I saw down in Cork by the Lee was a cripple on crutches, and says he to me, I'm afraid for me life, I'll be hit by a car. Would you help me across to the railway man's bar? After drinking a quart, the cider's so sweet, he threw down his crutches and he danced in the street. Oh, never, oh, never, oh, never again. If I live to 100 or 110. Fell to the floor and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up. Well, a man died in Dublin by the name of McNabb, and they washed him and they laid him outside on the slab. And after O'Connor his measurements did take, his wife took him home to a bloody fine wake. And about 12 o'clock, and the beer it was high, and the corpse he sat up, says he with a sigh, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up till I bring them a quart of that Johnny Jump Up. Oh, never, oh, never, oh, never again. If I live to 100 or 110. Fell to the floor and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up. Oh, never, oh, never, oh, never again. If I live to 100 or 110. Fell to the floor and I couldn't get up after drinking a quart of that Johnny Jump Up. Johnny Jump Up for my friend Sandy. A little song from Ireland. Let's do another little song from Ireland while we're at it. What do you say, friends? Jaybird and Lisa are tuned in Richmond, Virginia. Good, good, good. If we want to do another Irish tune, let's do it for Gina and Roy. And it was so good bumping into you guys. Let's see if I can pull this off. They want to hear Red as the Rose. Tommy Macomb, the Clancy Brothers, recorded this. Good running into you guys. Not so long ago now. Been a couple of weeks. But, and I don't know, maybe they're going with us in October, Cherry. Maybe so. I think it's all running together. Anyway, I think they are. This is a song from Tommy Macomb, the Clancy Brothers. Come over the hills, bonny Irish lass. Come over the hills to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll take the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the Boyne of my love. Fairer than it. Down by Killarney's green woods that we stray, and the moon shining, and the moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my love forever. Red is the rose, and in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the void. My love is fairer than my sister keeps. 'Tis not for the grief my mother, 'tis all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass. My heart is breaking forever. Red is the rose, and in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the void. My love is fairer than air, clear is the water that flows from the void. My love is fairer than air. Red is the Rose. What a nice song. Do that song a lot, especially in the Irish pubs. Do it sometimes when I'm not in the Irish pubs. How we doing, Mom?
Good.
Good, good.
Sammy and Tammy song.
My buddy Sammy Lassiter is on. What do you say, Buddy Rowe? Let's see. He was requesting something last time. I don't remember what it was. I don't know if I played it or not. It was 2 weeks ago. My brain doesn't go back that far.
He's watching on YouTube.
Is he? Good, good, good. In the old days, Sammy Lassiter and I were roommates at Emmanuel College in North Georgia years and years and years ago. Sammy played the guitar, and so did I. And we would pick and grin in the dorm room to the wee hours. And you know, when you pick and grin, you also stomp your foot. You know. And so Sammy also, by the way, was a center on his football team in high school and on the intramural teams in college. So he's a hefty kind of a guy. And strong like a country horse, as they say. Anyway, the boys from downstairs would come running up the steps into our dorm room, bang through the door. They fixing to say, "Y'all quit playing that music to the..." They walk right in and take one look at Sammy, and they say, "Sound good, boys." Of course, I was 17. I wasn't intimidating anybody. Anyway, but Sammy taught me half the Merle Haggard songs I know. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight, taking you there, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading outside. Don't leave me, I've cried. Please don't take that airplane a ride. But you locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engine headed somewhere in flight, taking you taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading outside, slowly fading outside. Merle Haggard. Of course, you know we had singing them songs, the ones like that, and the other sad ones like, well, the warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. Oh, that's a happy song. Name of the song is Sing Me Back Home. Oh, no, we won't be doing that one. We don't have enough Kool-Aid for everyone. Good Lord. You know, Sammy sang all the time in the hotel room, but he didn't get out and about and play in front of other people and play shows and all of that like I did in college. But one night we had some kind of a gathering, some kind of an assembly on the front steps of the assembly building. And what do they call that assembly building, J. Reed, where everybody went to?
I don't even remember.
Where everybody went to chapel in the morning and all that.
We just called it the chapel.
I guess it was called the church. It's called the chapel. Duh. Duh.
Sandy might remember.
It was called something else. Anyway, on the front steps, and everyone had their picnic, lunch or supper, and chairs and blankets, and sitting on the ground outside. And I said, Sammy, you got to do at least one song for us. So he sang this one. Brought the house down. They forgot who I was. Who did this song? Day after day, I'm more confused. Gotta look for the light, pouring rain. You know that's a game I hate to lose. Feeling the strain and the shame. Oh, get me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Drift away. Hey, now, get me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Drift away. I don't understand things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you. Carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Drift away. Hey, now give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Drift away. And when my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. When I'm feeling down and blue, guitar's coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy you've given me. I want you to know I believe in your song. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony help me along, keeping me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Drift away. Hey, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Drift away. Those were the days.
Sammy said, "Ain't no sunshine," but I don't know really not that means. I don't know if he wants you to sing it or.
He probably wants to hear Ain't No Sunshine. I ain't done that song in 25 years. What key would I do it in, Sammy? I don't know. See, my problem is Sammy and I know each other too well for too long. He knows all those songs I used to do that I can't now remember. Oh, I'm out of tune anyway. Let me tune up while I'm thinking about that, Sammy. By the way, I played for a big fundraiser Saturday night in Augusta, Georgia, and I met so many people that love the Irish tunes and requested the Irish tunes. And we're talking about doing a program up there sometime. I don't know, Sammy. What key would I do that in?
He's not telling.
He says, I don't know, but I know. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. No sunshine when she's gone. House to stand alone. Anytime she goes away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. And I know got to leave the young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. A feeble crack at it. I never did remember the second verse. It's bouncing around in my brain up there somewhere.
That was good. You got several likes and hearts.
Well, I got part of it out. Just get it out, she says. Just get it out. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm going to try one I've never done before. Never sung this song before. Never sung this song before. I wrote it during the pandemic. What could go wrong? Well, you don't know how it goes because I wrote it. So it doesn't matter. I was actually a buddy of mine, Chris Bellamy, writes a lot of songs, and I was going to get with him, and why didn't we get together and write this one together? He was spending a good bit of time, most of his time, in coastal North Carolina near Wilmington and those islands out there. But he's now down in Florida most of the time. Pandemic came along, we never did. So I wrote this, and I wrote a date on here, April of 2020. So it's in the middle of the pandemic. Cheers. You know, all the new country music is so different. Most of us don't like it. There's some great music being written and being performed in certain places, but the radio and such as that is all going sideways, corporate, and etc. See if I remember how this goes. The name of the song is "I Was Old School Country Before Old School Was a Thing." See what I'm saying? I was old school country. My wife's giving me the hairy eyeball. Look at her.
No, I'm not.
Look at over there. Look at over there.
She's laughing.
She knows I'm going to say that ugly word in the bridge. I was old school country, where old school was a thing. Call me an old fool, but I ain't about to change. Got old country music coursing through my veins. I was old school country, where old school was a thing. Got good old country music deep down in my bones. I was raised on gospel and bluegrass, Arthur Smith and old George Jones. Good country fiddle, Brian Steele guitar, when Johnny Cash and Loretta and Hank Sr. was a star. I was old school country, where old school was a thing. Call me an old fool, but I ain't about to change. I got good old country music coursing through my veins. I was old school country, where old school was a thing. Well, I'm about as country as a country boy can get. Them beatbox concrete cowboys can kiss my southern grits. They ain't never chopped no cotton, never milked an old milk cow. I'm glad Merle Haggard can't hear what they call country now. I was old school country, or old school was a thing. Call me an old fool, but I ain't about to change. I got good old country music coursing through my veins. I was old school country, or old school was a thing. What's on the radio now is about as bad as it can get. I don't know nobody listens to that new horse shit. I was old school country, or old school was a thing. Call me an old fool, but I ain't about to change. I got good old country music flowing through my veins. I was old school country, or old school was a thing. I was old school country, or old school was a thing. I forgot for a minute there. My mama will be listening to this next week.
Yeah, you probably will.
I'm so sorry, Mama. Sorry, Mama. I don't usually say that word in front of my mama. Anyway, I had fun writing that song. 2020, as I said, so 3 years ago. It's on the new album that I'm doing right now. I did write an alternative line for the bridge. You know, in the old days in Nashville, you had to write a song that if you wanted to say an ugly word, you had to write an alternative line so that you could, AM radio wouldn't say the ugly word and FM would. So the AM side of the 45 single, the AM side would have this line, and the FM side, was the flip side, would have that line. Anyway, these people don't know what in the world an A side and a B side and a 45 is.
Maybe our demographics. But
I think some of us do. Some of us do. Anyway. All right, let's see. What else you got over there? Oh, I'm going to try to do the Rapid Roy song for my friends in Virginia. See if I remember how this goes. This is an old Jim Croce song. Jay Bird liked this song when I was playing the old Mills House Hotel. By the way, Jay Bird, take a look on my Facebook from a few days back. On Wednesday, I was at the Mills House Hotel, and I took some pictures of what used to be the Best Friend Bar. Rapid road to stop car, boy, too much to believe. Always got an extra pack of cigarettes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm and say, baby. He got another one that just say, hey. Every Sunday afternoon, he's a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet. rabbit rode a stock car. Boy, he the best driver in the land. He said he learned how to run the stock car, running shine out of Alabama. He said the demolition derby and the figure eight is easy money in the bank compared to running from the man in Oklahoma City with a 500-gallon tank. In a rabbit rode a stock car, boy, too much to believe. So we got an extra pack of Lucky Strikes rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm and say, baby. He got another one that just say, hey. Every Sunday afternoon he's a dirt track demon, 57 Chevrolet. Roy's so cool, the racing fool, he don't know what fear's about. He go 130 miles an hour smiling at the camera with a toothpick in his mouth. He got a girl back home, her name is Dixie Dawn. He got honeys all along the way. You ought to hear him screaming, the dirt track demon in the 57 Chevrolet. In a rabbit and rode a stock car, boy, too much to believe. He's always got an extra pack of Pall Mall rolled up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm and say, baby. He got another one that just say, hey, hey. Every Sunday afternoon, it's a dirt track demon and 57 Chevrolet. Played that song a few times. From my friend Jason at the Mills House Hotel, the Best Friend Bar. Those were the days. Long, long time ago now. What else you got there, Mom? Anything? This hotel room got a lot of stuff. Laundry bag and a shoe shine buff. 32 hangers and a touch-tone phone. Light goes off when I ain't home. When I ain't home, I ain't home. You'll have to leave a message cause I ain't home. We got an air conditioner for when I'm hot, a radiator for when I'm not. Two big chairs sitting side by side with the Holy Bible and a TV guide. TV guide, TV guide. Good God Almighty, it's a TV guide. Got a second story view from curb to curb. Sign that reads do not disturb. Monogram towel and a bucket of ice. A chest of drawers and a mirror that lies. A mirror that lies, mirror that lies. They couldn't be Dan Kraft in his gorilla disguise. Got a room service menu for food and drink. Got a porcelain throne and an aluminum sink. Two big pillows to rest my head. Magic fingers on the king-size bed. Put in a quarter, turn out the light. Magic fingers make you feel alright. Put in another quarter, turn out the light. Magic fingers make you feel alright again. Gonna feel alright, feel alright. Magic fingers always make you feel alright. Most people don't know what magic fingers is anymore. And this old hotel is alright with me. They pay the postage when I lose the key. This hotel room got a lot of stuff, but I do believe I've had enough. I called up my baby, said, don't you pop out. I'm packing out the things that I'm checking out. Just as soon as you hang up the telephone, stick a candle in the window, babe, I'm coming home. Coming home, coming home. Stick a candle in the window, babe, I'm coming home. Coming home, coming home. Stick a candle in the window, babe, I'm coming home. Steve Goodman, the guy who wrote The City of New Orleans and all those other great songs. Of course, Jimmy Buffett and he were writing songs in those days together.
What was the name of that title?
name of the
song you just wrote? What was the title?
This Hotel Room.
Oh, okay.
This Hotel Room. Pretty sure it's the title of it. All right, let's switch gears and do a song from Ireland. One of the people I tune into routinely is Bill Mullen from Scotland, and also Emmett McElhaney, who's from County Tyrone, I guess it is, but he's now out on the west coast of the U.S., Seattle or somewhere like that. And anyway, he sang this the other day, reminded me to do it again. This is a song from the west of Ireland. Galway Shawl. Song about love at first sight. Cheers. In Ardenmore, County Galway, one pleasant evening in the month of May, I spied a damsel, young and handsome. Her beauty fairly took my breath away. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, no, none at all. She wore a bonnet, ribbons on it, and around her shoulders was a Galway shawl. We started walking, she started talking, till her father's cottage came into view. She said, goodbye, sir. She said, come in, sir, and meet me, father, and play to please him the foggy dew. I played the blackbird, stack of barley, Rodney's glory, and the foggy dew. She sang each note like an Irish linnet, and the tears rolled down from her eyes blue. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, no, none at all. She wore a bonnet, ribbons on it, and around her shoulders was a Galway shawl. Early, all in the morning, I took the road to old Donegal. She said, goodbye, sir. She cried and she kissed me, and my heart remains with the Galway shawl. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, no, none at all. She wore a bonnet, ribbons on it, and around her shoulders was a Galway shawl. Galway shawl. While I'm doing that one, I'll do another Irish tune. Sandy wanted to hear the Galway Girl, not to be confused with the Galway Shawl. We'll do it for you, and why not? Galway Girl. Also have a request for some Roger Whittaker and Tom T. Hall. So we'll play some of these requests. How we doing over there, Mom? Doing all right?
Yep, we're doing good.
Good, good. Of course, this is a song, Galway Girl, and very popular in a movie. The name of the movie was P.S. I Love You, and it was written by songwriter from Texas, Steve Earle, and the big record included a trad section and included a button accordion player named Sharon Shannon from the west of Ireland. Big old hit record. We get requests for this everywhere we go, and very popular request. And we'll be going to Galway in October. We're going to spend a day there, do some things in and around Galway. You know, there's a statue of the Galway girl sitting on a bench in front of the Keys Club on Shop Street. So we'll stop and have a photo op. I took a stroll the old long walk one day. Met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day. And asked you now, what's a fella to do? The hair was black and the eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking the world, whoa, round a Salthill prom with a Galway girl. Flat downtown on a fine soft day, and asked you now, what's a fella to do? And the hair was black and the eyes were blue. And I took her hand and I gave it a twirl. Whoa! I lost my heart to a Galway girl. I was all alone with a broken heart and a ticket home, and asked you now, what's a fella to do? And her hair was red, she played the fiddle too. Woo! And I took her hand and I gave it a twirl. Ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Now, what's a fella to do? And the hair was black and the eyes were blue. And I traveled around, and I've been around the world. Never seen nothing like a Galway girl. There it is. Galway girl. Thank you, Sandy. Happy birthday. Lee Campbell wanted to hear some Tom T. Hall. And of course, I used to do a couple others back in the day. I guess I need to print out the lyric to a few more. I love little baby ducks, old pickup trucks. See, I can't do that one. I've got only one that I do all the time now when I get a request for Tom T. Hall. This is the great one too. How old do you think I am? He said. I said, well, I didn't know. He said, I turned 65 11 months ago. I was sitting in Miami pouring blended whiskey down when this old gray black gentleman was cleaning up the lounge. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy who ran the bar watching Ironsides on TV, uninvited. He sat down and opened up his mind on old dogs and children, watermelon wine. Ever had a drink of watermelon wine? He asked, and he told me all about it, though I never answered back. He said, you know, there ain't but three things in this world worth a solitary dime. That's old dogs and children, watermelon wine. He said, women folk think about themselves, men folk ain't around. He said friends are so hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said, son, I tried it all when I was young in my natural prime. Now it's old dogs and children, watermelon wine. He said, old dogs care about you even when you make mistakes. He said, God bless the little children while they're still too young to hate. When he moved away, I found my pen, copied down that line about old dogs and children, watermelon wine. Had to catch plane up to Atlanta that next day. I left for my room. I saw him picking up my change. That night I dreamed peaceful sleep, shady summertime, about old dogs and children and watermelon.
People lost signal at 9 o'clock.
Sorry, friends. I hope you're all back on. My wife says some people lost their signal at 9 o'clock. I don't know what happened. It might be something here.
Actually, I think it stopped.
Well, we'll check that and check YouTube as well.
It will only let me replay.
Say again?
It will only let me replay the video.
Well, see what the phone up here says. I don't know. Somehow I think we lost our signal in the middle of that song.
Everything's staying live, but
go to my page and see if you can see if it's live again.
yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Hey guys, I'll do another song here while we figure out if we're still on or not on. We have no idea. Sometimes, no matter what, anything can go wrong, you know. I'll do this old song while you're getting ready here. I wrote this song in 2018. The name of the song is God's Good By and By, and I have no idea if we're on or not on. But while my wife figures it out, I'll do this song. Dead presidents in my pocket, dead flowers on my grave. I do believe I've used up all the time that I have stayed. Somebody scraped my body up off this barroom floor. I've done all I can do here, and I cannot do no more. I emptied out my soul into a microphone. I filled the room with laughter, and I staggered home alone. I cried when I was lonely, and I tried to drown my pain. So deep down in the darkness, I couldn't get back up again. So call for my sweet chariot, wash my sins away, bear away my spirit, own hands not made of clay. I am beat, I am broken, and my body cannot fly. We'll meet again out there, my friend. God's goodbye and bye. I have tried and I have failed, been knocked down a time or two. The only ones I hurt were those that I was closest to. And I never made much money with all these songs I wrote. And I never made the big time, but I once came mighty close. So call for my sweet chariot, wash my sins away, bear away my spirit, own hands not made of clay. I am beat and I am broken, and my body cannot fly. We'll meet again out there, my friend, and God's goodbye and bye. Now when I meet my Maker, up there with all the rest, he'll scratch his old gray beard and say, well son, you done your best. Just come ahead on over, your work down there is done. Just wash off in that river there, where the healing waters run. So call for my sweet chariot, wash my sins away, bear away my spirit, own hands not made of clay. I am beat, I am broken, and my body cannot fly. We'll meet again out there, my friend, in God's goodbye and bye. I am beat, I am broken, and my body cannot fly. We'll meet again out there, my friend, in God's goodbye and bye.
You're still on YouTube, but it just ended on Facebook for no good reason.
Okay.
So we're still on YouTube.
Okay, we are still on YouTube, and Facebook has dropped out. Terry, you want to just start Facebook again and let me do 2 songs or something like that? Or you want to see if it wants to work? You guys on YouTube got a chance to hear God's Good By and By. I don't know how often if I've ever sung that song, but it's on one of my earlier albums. I can't remember which one. Where was I on the hit parade? There was one more that somebody wanted to hear, Cherry.
Okay, hang on, I'll look it up.
That's all right.
'Cause I've been trying to write a list
Yep.
of what you've been doing.
Here it is. All right, thanks guys for hanging with us through technical difficulties.
Okay.
Oh, I know what it was. It was Roger Whittaker. I shall do Roger Whittaker.
It's stuck on the one.
Yeah, well, it might come back up.
Said it won't do.
Remember, I said it won't do. Okay, something's happened to our YouTube. Our Facebook Wi-Fi. It won't reload. So I'll do another song or two for our YouTube listeners. I had a request for Roger Whittaker. I can't remember who did it. and I just dropped the page. There it
Did you
is.
find it?
Yeah. Who requested it? Right there, this white thing. Small one.
Reggie
Say again?
Reggie Barnes.
Yes, Reggie Barnes wanted to hear Roger Whittaker. Roger Whittaker. Let's do that for him. And we'll get ourselves off of here. Facebook has failed us again.
You can try it one more time.
What you gonna do? Facebook's failed us again. My wife's gonna try it one more time. Let's see if it comes on. And I will hem and haw until we see if it's gonna come on. Cheers, friends. Cheers. Here's to YouTube. The alternative.
You're on.
It is now saying that we're back on Facebook. Friends, sorry those of you who are on Facebook and the whole shebang dropped out like it was a hot potato. And we've tried to reload it 2 or 3 times, and finally I think it's reloaded. Let's hope it stays. I'll only do a few more songs. Thank you, friends, for hanging with us through the technical difficulties. Cheers. Our buddy Reggie. Our buddy Reggie in Charleston wanted to hear Roger Whittaker. This was his biggest hit. There's a ship lies rigged and ready in the harbor. Tomorrow, for old England she sails, far away from your land of endless sunshine, to my land full of rainy skies and gales. And I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow, for a heart repentant at this farewell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. I've heard there's a wicked war ablazing, the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see the foreign flag we're raising, the guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death, it brings no sorrow, but how bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. No death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the sea. I shall smell again the fragrance of these islands, and the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. And should I return safe home again to England, I shall watch the English mist roll through the dale. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell.
Okay, we got 12 people that came back.
Thank you, 12 people that came back to Facebook. We have no idea what happened. It was around 9 o'clock. I don't know if it was right on the top of the hour, but something went crazy, sideways. And the Facebook dropped out. The YouTube was hanging in there, so it must not be Wi-Fi. Are they both on the same?
No.
The two-
Wi-Fi, the YouTube is on T-Mobile.
Our YouTube, our what?
The YouTube is on T-Mobile,
Our YouTube is on our T-Mobile Wi-Fi,
and your Facebook is on your data on your phone.
and Facebook is on my Verizon phone data. So we can blame Verizon.
Yeah.
Good enough. I'll be happy to blame
No, I
Verizon.
blame Facebook.
Or we can blame
I
Facebook.
think Facebook.
Mark Z.
Yeah.
Mark Z. Mark, I got something for you.
He's a better target.
He's an easy target. He's a big target. Hey guys, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for being with us. I often end the program. Is David Walsh still on? Any idea?
Can't tell.
Okay, you don't know. We usually lose David about halfway through anyway.
That's true.
He's an old soul. He goes to bed early. Anyway, but maybe go back and hear it later. I wrote this song in April of this year. Just came at me all at once. And my wife likes it. I did the demo. I worked on the demo today. My wife likes it. And she's encouraging. She said it's her favorite one of the new gospel bunch that I'm writing. So I'm going to try to sing it for you, see what happens. I don't know if I can pull it off or not, Cherry. What do you think?
Yeah, do it.
I'm in the habit when I was on the road. I often enough I would have played somewhere on a Saturday night, some pub or godforsaken gig or long way from home, and oftentimes I was driving home on a Sunday morning. But especially if you play some of the pubs and you cut through the country roads on your way back to home, you would on Sunday morning, you'd come by a little church on the side of the road, and they were gathering for Sunday service. People, especially in the American South, people just gather on Sunday morning in their Sunday best and go to church. Well, here I am, still warmed over caca from Saturday night. But I'd be riding down the road, and something would say, "Why don't you pull off here and go to church? Why don't you pull off here and go to church?" I grew up in church. I grew up going to church. Sunday morning I go to church. That's what we do, if I can. And I have often pulled off the side of the road, even though I didn't have on my Sunday best and etc. But I've often pulled off the side of the road and stopped and sat in the back of a little country church. That's what this song's about. In a little mountain church house beneath the sky of blue, early Sunday morning I was just passing through. Country folks were gathered in a gravel parking lot. I slowed down and turned around right there on the spot. Everyone is welcome, that's what the old sign said, you see. I pulled in and found a spot beneath an old shade tree. I took off my hat, ran a comb through my hair. The old songs they were singing seemed to beckon me right there. Oh, what a friend we have in Jesus, all my sin and grief to bear, and what a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. I slipped in and found a place right there on the back road. The old song and the preaching took me back too long ago. I could hear my daddy praying, I could hear my grandma sing. The old songs filled the church house, made the rafters ring. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and he bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is due him. And some sweet day I'll sing up there the song of victory. And my heart just flew away to that night I knelt and prayed. The old folks gathered round me and raised their hands as I got saved. And the peace I came to know as my sins were washed away is a joy I felt that morning in a little church along the way. life is over, I fly away to a land God's celestial soul. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. And I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Thank you, friends, for being patient with us with the technical difficulties. I'm going to take a break. It's going to be a long one. I would like to remind you, we are going to Ireland in October, but it's sold out. We are going again in June. If you want to go with us, we are signing on people to go with us in June of 2024. If you want to go to Ireland, look at my website, CarrollBrownMusic.com. Also, I'll be in Charleston Wednesday night. Tommy Condon's Irish Pub as usual on Wednesday. Thursday night, once a month, we do a songwriter event in Lexington, South Carolina. Our featured songwriter from out of town is Ed Honeycutt, former Nashville songwriter. Wrote songs that were recorded by Reba McEntire, Willie Nelson, Oak Ridge Boys, this one, that one. And he also had a record deal on MCA Records, and I used to play his records. When I was running radio stations, I played Ed Honeycutt records in Tennessee. Anyway, and then Sunday night, if you're in Charleston, I will let you know more about it on the email and the Facebook. We're doing a benefit for a guy who passed away on Sunday afternoon, actually, in Charleston. All right, friends, that's all I have to say. I'm going to take a break. It's going to be a long one. Thank you, friends.